Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Hamburger Hashbrown Casserole in a Ninja Speedi. Alright, I'm starting out on my Ninja Speedi. I have 2 pounds of ground beef in here and I have to sit on saute high. Now this isn't lean ground beef, I'm going to have to drain off the grease. This is about halfway browned up. I'm going to add in a medium onion that I diced up. We're going to allow that to fry in there with the ground beef and get softened up. Alright, now that my ground beef is browned up and I drained off the excess grease, I'm going to use my go-to seasoning, the McCormick's Himalayan pink salt with black pepper and garlic. This also has onion powder and bell pepper, all kind of good stuff. If you don't have this, little salt, little pepper, little onion powder, garlic powder. I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon in, because we're going to be seasoning the hash browns with this and I don't want to overdo it. Now I have we're still set on saute high, I have a 10.5 ounce can of cream of mushroom soup that's going in. And I'm going to fill that can halfway up with milk and dump that in there. I'm going to stir that around to blend the ground beef and the soup mixture well, get it all nice and coated. And I'm going to allow this to heat through on that saute setting. Alright, while my ground beef and mushroom soup heats through, and it's getting hot already, in a large bowl I have 4 tablespoons of butter I melted. I'm going to put in a 22 ounce bag of frozen hash browns. It's actually a 26 ounce bag. You want between 22 and 26. This all Walmart has is 26, so this will work. And if you don't have this seasoning here, which I'm going to put in about a tablespoon. If you don't have this seasoning, put in a half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now let me grab a clean spoon. I'm going to go ahead and blend the butter in with the hash browns and the seasoning. Alright, now that I have my hash browns all coated in the spice and the butter, you can see my ground beef with the mushroom soup mix is all nice and heated up. I'm going to go ahead and dump them hash browns over top. Now these are still frozen. In the bottom of the bowl, the hash browns have a little more butter, but not to worry, as this bakes and air fries, this butter will melt down through onto the rest of the hash browns and make them just that much more delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and sweep all these hash browns and leftover butter into the Speedi. Okay. And I'm going to even these out over top of the ground beef mixture. And I'm just going to go in with a little more of that seasoning. This is optional, but I want to do it. Just a light coating on top of the hash browns. Now I'm going to close my lid down. Make sure we're set on air fry, which we are. I'm going to turn my Speedi on, and I'm going to go up to the air fry setting. Now it's at 390. I'm going to turn it up to 400, and I'm going to set my time for 10 minutes. We want to get those hash browns heated through and get them nice and golden brown. Alright, this went for about 15 minutes. You can see how nice and golden brown it is. Now I'm going to put some cheese on here. I'm going to go for about 3/4 of a cup to a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you like or any kind of cheese you have on hand. And I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup to a cup of shredded cheddar. And just add till it looks about right to you. And Dexter's all happy now because while I was off camera, I went ahead and I fed him, watered him, so now he's in there eating up and he's good to go. Alright, now I'm going to close my lid back down and I'm going to let this go for about 5 more minutes so that cheese is melted and it starts to get golden brown. Alright, this went for about 3 minutes. You can see the cheese is all melted and nice and golden brown. This is ready to go. I'm going to let it sit in there for about 5 minutes to set up, and then we'll go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Went ahead and I garnished this with a little parsley for some added color. Let me get in here and give this a try. And Dexter's just tickled pink that I didn't make chicken today. I'm going to try to get everything all in one bite. It's really delicious. The ground beef's well seasoned with that soup mix and the seasoning. It's cheesy, Hash browns have a little bit of crisp. They're tender. It's really delicious. Really easy. Alright, there you have it. Hamburger hash brown casserole and a Ninja Speedi. Thanks for watching and supporting me. And remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.